So I recently found out about this place called r/artistlounge, and don't be skeptical just because it's Reddit. It actually has some pretty good stuff on there, and by stuff I mean free content. So unoriginal reaction time. Recently finished these two pieces, so those will be playing in the back. Starting off pretty hot. What is an art pet peeve that you have? For me personally, it's this, which usually coincides with hand cramp. Ever since I switched to digital, I've been on a much better road, and I've never looked back at graphite since. What I also have is when people think paying with exposure is enough. Yeah, that's definitely gonna pay my bills. When friends use my art as an opportunity to feel bad for themselves for not having skill they never seem to care about except when looking at my work. People who offer uninvited suggestions and criticism and then get upset when you don't conform to their vision of your artwork. Draw me, my child, my family, my pet. I could pay you. Insert ridiculous low amount of money. What types of art do you not like and why? Ooh, definitely lime lip core and soulless corporate art. I think the reasons are pretty explanatory. Never been a fan of abstract art because I don't really understand it, and partially because it comes off as something very shallow trying to seem deep. You get in with that. You find Pinterest girls that everyone does because Sam does art. Hyperrealism, more just like being a printer. Does Bored Apes Yacht Club count? NFTs aren't art objectively. Conceptual art that can't be understood unless you read the long-winded explanation of the idea behind it. This one's spicy. Thing you dislike about the art community. Underpricing your artwork, and I mean pricing it with a $3 price tag for a full body rendered, full background. Like, why even sell art at that point? You're literally ruining the market. Like, please. Besides that, we artists are pretty chill. The pressure to commodify your art at early stages in people's art journeys. You always have to be improving. You need to adhere to certain rules. Like, who cares? Let people draw what they enjoy. Gatekeeping by some people, especially to newbies of the art world. When I ask people about their technique, only for them to not respond, or even worse, figure it out yourself. Sounds like 4chan. Being too pessimistic / down on themselves for the quality of the work. Look at this artwork I just did. It looks so bad though. Oh my gosh. And it's literally a Mona Lisa. Like, it's an artist's personal hell. Having to draw on one layer for the rest of my life. Wait, that's just traditional. Sentenced to use unsharpened pencils for the rest of eternity. To draw while people hover behind you, watching you, judging and critiquing. Having to make Instagram reels. All followers on socials becomes more important than your portfolio when trying to apply for art school. I feel like all of these are just like ironic. Like, your favorite art fundamentals. Anatomy and shape language. I've always loved drawing anatomy because humans are the funnest thing to draw. Shape language because it cannot be mastered easily. You could copy a photo one-to-one, but when it comes to shape language, you can't copy the confidence in the line work and the brush work. It's way harder. Lighting and shadows. I love creating dark and dramatic art. Color theory. It makes an average piece exceptional. Perspective. You can make some really crazy pieces by just messing with it. This one seems controversial. Why are artists so focused on women? To be honest, you could place artist in that sentence with any other word and it would still make sense. Women market well. Is that a good thing, bad thing? Who knows? I'm not gonna get myself canceled by answering that. As for me, I would say I don't only focus on drawing women. I just tend to draw them more because you could play around with the shapes. More interesting to me. It's a weird phase where I draw more male characters and more female characters for no reason at all. For me, I prefer males. They're easier and faster to draw. And how diverse women's fashion, cosmetic, and hair compared to men's. It makes it easier to draw and to think of cool things. Some things as artists you wish you knew earlier. Oh, I have a lot of things. Painting digitally and painting traditionally is not the same in terms of color mixing, at least. Mix yellow and blue digitally, you get a desaturated yellow with no hints of green at all, unlike you would traditional. I think this has something to do with additive and subtractive color. I don't know. But why has no one even mentioned this? So much unnecessary time was wasted for me because I was trying to mix colors like how you would traditionally on a digital canvas, and it just made all my paintings muddy. Especially didn't help me because color theory and painting were my weakest areas going into digital art. that being an artist isn't the extent of my entire identity. Bro, you need to keep drawing on a consistent basis instead of spurts over years. Career is much about marketing, networking, and salesmanship as it is about making art. Yeah, independent artist is like 80% marketing, 20% making the art. About taking care of my hand better. Artists, make sure you are taking care of yourself. It is so easy to get injured. It's not a good experience not being able to create when you want to create. Art school is a waste of money. What are your thoughts on Samus Art's IG influence? Boy, do I have a bone to pick with this guy. He's plunged the whole Instagram art scene into a downward spiral of Disney-fied Pinterest girl. I literally have no idea who you're talking about. Look them up. Skilled, but not by taste. Samus Art is probably the best depiction of what Instagram beauty standards mean. Interesting to study how he was able to break down the Instagram success formula and apply it to his art. To face, this will eventually pass and there will be some new popular artist everyone is copying. And yeah, that person will be me. I'll be taking the new crown of Instagram artist king. Yeah. See you soon. Do people IRL know you're an artist? No, because it usually goes like this. Hey, it's been so long. What have you been up to? Just work? Oh, do you still work at McDonald's? You an artist? Oh, you draw. Oh. Well, honey, please make sure you not to starve yourself. I'm here if you need anything. To leave your answers to any of these questions below. Join the Discord, support me on Patreon. Anyways, love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.